So we've got ourselves a Makelele Ultimate Birthday. We've obviously got the loan because you've got to give him an attire out before. Bruiser, quick step, decent stats throughout, and the SBC really from first glance doesn't look that bad. So let's whack him in. We'll have a look at the SBC because we've got bronze and silver. We have an 80 for the loan, which is always nice. 85 with a team of the week. 86 with a team of the week. Same as the 87, an 88, a normal 88, and an 89. I don't think that's really that bad. He's currently no value at the moment, so we don't know what the value is yet. We'll see how that goes throughout. So let's have a look at the team he's in. So he's definitely going to take over, I'd say, Zidane's spot here. In terms of him then, he's a 4-star, 5-star, always perfect. Low high work rates, which is nice. 5'9", can be CDM, centre mid, right mid. Stat-wise, in terms of the difference, we obviously had the 88 Centurions, I want to say. We have had a massive boost as well. If we have a look at the card here, we've obviously had a 20 boost on that shooting, taking him to 70. Whether that really makes that much of a difference, I don't think so. But everything else has had at least a slight increase, which is nice. We've got Shadow, which I can imagine everybody's going to be voting for to start with. Obviously, that will boost up the pace. Physicality, I don't really need any more. Even the dribbling's at a pretty decent level, to be fair to him. So let's go and add a Shadow to him, because I do think that's probably going to be the best course for him. He is going to be a solid DM. I think he arguably could be one of the better ones you can get for how cheap he really is going to be. I don't see him over 800k, I don't think. I don't think he's a mil, but I'll see how the SBC comes out. Obviously, when it comes to this, the Shadow's going to give you a 93 on the pace and a 94 defending. Phenomenal. The composure's pretty decent as well. Great passing. When it comes to the playstyle pluses, we're only missing one defending playstyle, and he has got the Bruiser and Quick Step alongside Press Proven and Relentless in normal styles as well. So let's jump into him, see what he can do.
If your team's looking like this, then I have the place for you. Head over to U7Buy for all your coin needs. They're cheap, fast, and reliable, but make sure to use JT11 at the checkout for 6% off all of your coin orders.
Now, if I can remember, Makelele normally is a pretty good midfielder across the board. Like I'm pretty sure his base was one of my favorites in terms of playing, and most definitely this card just seems to emulate that even more. I don't know why I passed it back to him, other than trying to get the ball back, but we can kind of just bounce it around here. Good first touch, little bit of play, nicely done, and away. Would I want anything more? Bruiser and Quick Step. Quick Step's nice on the kind of outreach there, but Bruiser, I suppose it works every now and then. Great first goal. I really want to see what the price is as well, because I think that's going to have a big sway on an opinion on how many people truly are going to do this card. Because I think if he's... Oh, that's a bad pass. If he's like 800 to 700, I think he'll be done a lot. When it comes to CDMs, I don't... Well, really, other than kind of... Oh, is he... What on earth is he doing? Other than kind of your Hullets, I feel like a lot of them have kind of been more your attacking midfielders more so than anything. So he really comes under a very new category, which is nice. And especially one that can push forward with his quick step, can kind of give his little pace, bring it forward as well, which is exactly what we want from him. That could be the extra little bit of sauce we can have. Still no price yet. I'm imagining defending should be pretty decent with him as well. I love the base for that pure reason of physicality. Defensive ability was always perfect. So I don't see there being anything wrong with this card in terms of that. Good pass forward as well. There it is again. What are we looking for? Ooh, going away from everybody. Was hopefully looking for a pass, but just never turned out that way. As again, Matthias is going to run through him. And that's going to be the big difference, really, is we're now getting to the point where the only players that really are taking a lot out of positions are the absolute top of the top, which you're not going to get every single time. As we find him, oh, he's going to slot it away. You're not really going to get a Matthias every single time, a Hullet every single time. So having these little extra players of SBCs are going to be perfect when they are actually worth it. I think the only thing that would have actually possibly made this card a little bit better would be like a passing playstyle plus. But then I'm like, would I have just complained he's not got enough pace to push forward as well? Because the quick step is definitely going to enable a little bit more running with him. Obviously, he's got the 85 pace plus the shadow, which makes it up to 93. That's more than good enough to start with. So does he really need the quick step and could have gone maybe long ball plus instead? Definitely always going to have an argument on playstyle pluses. It's never going to be right. You could always have something different. So it's not something really that can be changed now. I'm just not a fan of Bruiser, to be honest. Bruiser's okay, but it's most definitely not my number one. Where is he? Oh, okay, no free kick ability. You could have had potentially the intercept instead, which could have been the one. Oh, good goal. To step it up that little bit more. Push in. Nice. We're going to get him through there. It's going to be Mbappe and he's going to drop back. Obviously, he has got... Oh, get the touch. Nice. Across goal. And there's Eto'o to finish it off. Into him again. Going to look for the little spin and Matthias. It's just perfect. Even he was looking for the foul. It's a great take back. I was hoping he was going to skip past Virgil, which most definitely did not happen in the slightest. As we get it back again into him once more. Can we get the little pass off? It seems to have that really nice diagonal ball, which is the perfect one with the long ball pass. So nice to see that he can still hit that diagonal as well, even without it. Going to get it back up again. Passing wise, what's he actually got? Because his passing's only 85. No, his passing's 81. 93 on the short pass, 85 on the long. That makes a lot more sense there. So he is going to have a little bit there, which is nice. Going to just dummy that. Oh, we're going to take a free kick instead. Who we got lining up? I know Makelele can't take it, so we got Putielis on it. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, well, of course you're going to put someone on the line. Do you reckon we can beat Virgil there? I think we could beat Virgil there. Virgil off the line. Of course, he's got aerial. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Gonna find him in acres there. I don't know why I didn't go for him to start with. He's gonna have the quick step coming back. I suppose that's another good element of him, is the pace actually pushing back as well. It's not all about the whole attacking scenario of him, but you've obviously got to be controlling him to get it. I don't think the AI generate the quick step. I think it is solely you. Virgil having a bit more trouble here. Just have to take him out to be able to defend it instead. Good tackle again. Nice and easy defensively. It's absolutely sound. We've got not a problem with him in there. Like I say, in terms of the price, that's kind of where I'm looking. That's a phenomenal ball. Can we pull it back? It's great into Eto'o. Tries to get it round the keeper. But every element of the defensive ability is perfect from him. So that most definitely is not the issue whatsoever. Slap and a crossbar. I think the underrated value as well is the fact he has got the 4-star, 5-star as well. That's obviously going to... Ooh. Can we get it back? Oh, he's pushed it back in. Very nice. That's going to be a very hard one to beat. There's not too many DMs with a 4-star, 5-star. May not, again, be the most agile player in the world, but he definitely has enough to keep him going by. Oh, bit of dancing. Matthias sold down a river and... Oh, to be honest, I thought I lost it there, but we managed to keep hold of the ball very nice. Like I say, he's good enough to kind of keep control of the ball, which is perfect. It's gone... Oh, gone for the slap shot and he's managed to get a bit of cheese. So going into the overall form then, in terms of pricing, I don't think we've got it. I don't know why we've not got it, but if we try and figure it out a little bit, because all you've got to do is really look at these three and you can kind of guess the rest. So 189 and an 88 in form. If we go over to the icons, should be able to figure this out. Roberto Carlos definitely had an 89 in there. So we're looking at an 89 at 260, an 88 with an inform. You're looking at like 190, 200 give or take. So you're looking at four... So what we got? SBCs, Makelele. So how many? You've got two. You've got 288. So we're looking at 400 for them two. Add another, say, 170 on. You're looking at 570. You're looking probably, if I was just to take a stab in the dark, you're probably looking at about 600 to 700, I'd say. I would say that's phenomenal value. Like, genuinely very, very good value. He's got the pace. If we go with a shadow, if we go with what chemistry style we would use, he's got the pace. Defending's there. Physical's there. The only thing with the shadow is you're not necessarily getting as much bang for your buck with the defending. Maybe going for something like an engine instead, you could get a bit more passing. It's depending on what you're looking at. Are you just going all out and out pace, and maybe, unless you go with a catalyst instead then? I'm just thinking of, because if we look at the defending, really, you're getting a +4 on normal cards. So if we go like this one with a shadow, or is it you get a +6? I suppose it's only missing 2. So you could always argue that it's worth it. But in terms of that, it's always the argument of, do you go with the shadow and kind of not necessarily get the full bonus of the defending, but you do get a maximum amount of pace? That it could be worth it in my eyes. Obviously the pace is fantastic. Passing wise, you've got the 93 short, 85 long, 84 on the vision. More than happy with that. Dribbling wise, brilliant. I'm quite happy with all of that. Great composure, agility balance on a very good level, reactions on a good level, and even ball control. Physicality perfect, and I'm not too fussed about shooting, to be honest. Like I said, the only thing that really kind of gets to him is, could you have 2 different playstyle pluses? Quick Step's not a bad one. I'm not the massive fan of Bruiser, but again, it's better than not having one, I suppose, if you look at it like that. And then when it comes to the actual playstyles we've got, he's got a very nice selection throughout as well. So I think if he does come in, if he comes in anywhere near 600, that is brilliant pricing. I think that card is an absolute must-do, especially with all of the CDMs, the actual CDMs that we've got. He puts himself at a very good level in comparison to the rest of them. Like when we're looking at the likes of Patrick, Matthias, Bellingham, the prices is absurd, let alone coming down into this. Even if it's around 750, like we're looking at Yaya triple threat, he's definitely on the level of, in that conversation. You could argue between if you prefer Yaya or obviously Makelele. Same with Matthias. He's cheaper than all of them. So he's looking himself in the kind of Oberdorf, you're looking at Allison, maybe a Modric-esque sort of card. And this kind of makes Conte's card look a little bit better, actually. But even then, I would probably go with Makelele, especially with that 4-star, 5-star. It's just brilliant value across the board. We have had quite a few decent cards upgraded. I'm very interested to see that Butra, to be honest. We've got a cheeky Varane as well with Anticipate Slide Tackle. So loads and loads of new cards. Makelele for me is a massive, massive dub. Let me know if you're going to get him done. Peace.